The starting lineup for the visiting Houston Rockets. At forward, Dillon Brooks. At forward, Jabari Smith. At point guard, Fred VanVleet. At guard, Jalen Green. At center, Alperen Sengun. The head coach of the visiting team is Ime Udoka. Introducing the starting five for York, Shannon. Starting at guard, number 30, Julian Champagne. 6'8", at forward, number 40, Harrison Barnes. 6'8", starting at forward. Number 10, Jeremy Sohan. 6 foot even. Starting at guard. Number 3, Chris Paul. 7'4", at center. Number 1.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony alongside, I'm Kevin Harlan at the table. And from the sidelines, it's our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. Here's what the Houston Rockets schedule looks like. On Thursday, they'll be taking on Klay Thompson and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Saturday, they'll be playing against Draymond Green and the Golden State Warriors.
And you know for that matchup with New York, that one's going to be the 7th game of the season, almost a full 10th of the season played after that one.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Sengun. And it's VanVleet in at the point. And for San Antonio, Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. And it's Chris Paul. Then it's Barnes. And it's Champagne in at shooting guard. Richard, this season just getting going. What are you looking for tonight?
Just curious to see which team is more cohesive. With all of the player movement in the NBA, it's rare to have continuity on a squad.
The San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. And it's Green missing. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Champagne passes to Paul. Shoots over VanVleet. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. You know, Greg, with a combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
Free throw good, Paul.
And Paul is truly the prototypical point guard. He's got a high IQ, takes care of the ball, and he prioritizes setting up his teammates.
And both free throws good from Paul.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Smith outside. Green finds Brooks. good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Pass to Champagny. Back to Paul. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
That was okay, let's say that was an odd play. You don't see misconnections like that too often.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Zohan, the pass to Paul. Back to Zohan. Paul is screen on Smith. A nice shot by Zohan.
Few create shots as easily as Paul does for his teammates. He is just a great setup guy.
Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. Here's Zohan. What a tremendous game he played against Houston. They get it back to the left wing. Here's Champagny. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Rockets are gone. 2 of 3 here to start out the game. From 11 feet away. Jump shot is good that time.
Showing off his touch. Van Fleet making easy work off the mid-range.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, Kevin, Greg Popovich and I talked for a few minutes. I asked him how they plan on bottling up Jalen Green. Now, he said, we have to try and stay in front of him and protect the rim. Jalen is an explosive athlete and an incredibly crafty finisher around the basket, so keeping him out of the paint won't be easy. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, David.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
The free throw dropped for Şengün. So RJ, the Rockets last year, they were exactly at 500. 41 up and 41 down.
Still, they missed the play-in by 5 games. In the East, they easily are in. That just tells you how difficult a rebuild in the Western Conference is. And Houston is up against it.
Now here, the 2K leaderboard with last season's top rebounding teams. The Rockets 4th.
You can see the emphasis they put on rebounding. Such a huge part of their game, and one that they didn't ignore.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Paul finds Wembanyama. Back to Paul. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Paul's got 6.
The wily vet Paul able to score down low.
Van Vliet passes to Şengün. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Last outing for Houston, it was a loss to the San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Now, here's Şengün.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
I'll tell you, Richard, you watch Jeremy Sohan, he can really do it all.
Yeah, power forward by trade, who's even played point guard at times. He's a great defender and a team player. He's the kind of guy you win with.
First free throw is good. Richard, one thing is for sure with these Spurs, a lot of top free agents have got to be looking at him now as a destination.
It doesn't take a lot of skill to see that Wemby is a different type of player. And look, if you are a free agent, that's the player that you want to look at to say, hey, can I team up with him and go on a string of championships?
And so Green will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They trail by 7. High post, Şengün. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Barnes against Brooks. Barnes passes to Champagnie. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. Over Şengün. And Wembanyama gets it to go. Wembanyama's got his second basket of the game. Here's Green. 29 points for him last game against San Antonio.
And if you look at his free throw numbers, you can see what kind of pressure he put on the defense. He was in attack mode all night long.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Şengün. Good defense by Wembanyama.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
And the dunk by Sohan.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Checking out some numbers here for Chris Paul. Good season for him last year. Last season, put up about 9 points a game, 6 assists and 4 rebounds. And you look at those numbers, but really his main asset is being a playmaker.
Great handle, great vision. That's how he drops so many dimes.
Thompson finds Brooks. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. Here's Champagnie, covered by Smith. Ball outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Over Thompson. They get it back. Rockets trail by 11. Smith in the posts. Still scoreless.
And that's a nice shot from mid-range there. Smith must continue to knock it down at that level.
Paul outside. Wembanyama, a screen on Green. Paul, no one around him. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Pass to Brooks. Outside, Green lets it go from deep. Rebound, San Antonio. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound in this one. The Spurs working the ball around now. Back to Barnes. Score the basket, his 2nd of 2 attempts.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Smith with it. Back to Green. Screen by Smith. Shot clock at 6. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Green's got his 2nd basket.
The defense gets physical with Green inside, so he uses his agility to get around him.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Alperen Şengün is a weapon on the block. Coach Ime Udoka said there are not a ton of true low-post threats in the NBA nowadays. Joel Embiid, Jokic, I don't know how many others there are anymore. Alpe's had success against pretty much everybody that's guarded him. Kevin, his footwork is indeed high level.
DA, totally agree. Great footwork. Moves on moves, I've always said. Here's Paul, following the basket by Jalen Green. The kick out to Barnes. Here's Sohan. Misses the 3. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. 11-point game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Harrison Barnes picks one up.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks' game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
He's off on the first. You talk about reputations, RJ. Few have one like Dillon Brooks.
I'll give it to this man. He is fearless. He doesn't care if it's Steph, LeBron, his mom, whoever. Dillon is trying to get in their heads. You want guys like that on your side.
Johnson, he's checked in for Barnes. Cam Whitmore, he's checked in for Houston. Good on the 2nd free throw. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Outside, Green. And it's Green with the jam.
Let me tell you this. If you got a vertical leap of 40 inches like Green, you're just going to be able to glide to the rim like that.
Pass to Sohan. Wembanyama with it. Over Smith. Thompson with the rebound.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point. But these teams, they are built to score. So
here's Sohan. He's got 7. And Wembanyama outside. Stolen by Brooks. To the wing on the left. Here's Whitmore. He's guarded by Johnson. Richard, last season marked the 5th consecutive year that the Spurs missed the playoffs.
And this drought came directly after their historic streak of 22 consecutive playoff appearances. But the silver lining in this stretch is that it allowed them to draft a generational talent in Wembanyama.
Free throw drops for Smith.
And something that's already interesting about Jabari Smith is his versatility, scoring from beyond the arc or at the mid-range. He can get points a number of ways.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Şengün comes in for Brooks, and Shepard subbed in for Green. Both free throws good from Smith. RJ, the Rockets don't just have young talent. They have elite young talent.
Yeah, you can have all the high draft picks in the world. That doesn't mean you're going to hit on the right guys. But Houston, they certainly have.
Now, here's Johnson. For that win against the Rockets, he's another guy who really showed up to play.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Pass to Smith. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. And let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year. In the third spot, the Spurs.
It was an intimidating brand of defense they played. They sent the message that if you were going to get your points in the paint, you were going to have to work for them.
Jeff Green is checked in for Jabari Smith. San Antonio leading by 6. Pass to Branham. Johnson surveying the floor. With the drive, over Whitmore. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Most guys kind of avoid that mid-range, but credit to Johnson for not passing up a good opportunity.
Here's Shepard, defended by Paul. Green with a screen on Johnson. Down low, down to 5 on the shot clock. And Green gets it to go.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Branham, still yet to score. Here's Johnson, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15-56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar.
No good on that one.
No, look, he's a versatile weapon. Johnson is someone that wants to keep improving and shouldering more responsibilities on both ends of the floor.
And he sinks the second. Rockets trail by 7. 1:30 left here in the opening quarter. Shepard, the pass to Thompson. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Ball surveying the floor. Got a piece of it. Outside, Green. Pass to Shepard. Houston moving the ball around. And here is Green. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
A moment here to see the numbers for Alperen Şengün. Last season, he played outstanding. Averaged 21 points a game, 9 rebounds, and 5 assists. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, they rely on his production night in and night out. There are times when he absolutely carries them.
Now here's Paul. He's got 8. Johnson outside. There's a screen by Collins. 6 to shoot, and the shot is good from Johnson. Johnson's got his second bucket of the night.
A point of emphasis for Johnson, knowing he needs to keep taking and making threes.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Baseline jumper. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Here's Barnes. From down in the low post, it goes. And now it's a 10-point San Antonio lead. And so it's San Antonio going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, what do you think they've been doing or not doing?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Winning the turnover battle is so important. They've been sharp so far, and it's showing up on the scoreboard.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Green is out there with Alperen Şengün. Then it's Cam Whitmore. Then there's Shepard, and it's Thompson in at the two-guard spot.
He's a tough matchup inside. Şengün can body you, or he can finesse you.
And Alperen Şengün continues to prove himself, RJ, as one of the game's most promising big men.
Oh, a lot of it is because of his passing ability, Kevin. Shades of Nikola Jokic out there. Having a big man who can distribute like Şengün is a real luxury.
And the first one drops. And something that every NBA player has now that maybe they didn't a couple years ago, RJ, their own personal trainer.
Well, it's just a beautiful investment of your own resources back into your body. I love that players are hiring chefs, dietitians, sleep aides, and the teams are hiring them. I love every aspect of that.
Şengün hits them both.
Lots of promise in Şengün's game. Certainly has the frame to be special.
Here's Castle. Pass to Johnson. Wembanyama against Şengün. Wembanyama, a screen. Here's Castle. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Castle's got his first 2 points.
Oh, that's a heads-up play by Castle to get that one off in time.
Green passes to Shepard. Green inside the three-point line. Johnson with the rebound. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for San Antonio. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And here we go. Whitmore heading to the hoop. And he comes up with the deuce.
What a fighter. Whitmore was determined to get that to go.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Houston making a switch here. Brooks checked in. And Whitmore, no good on that one. San Antonio leading by 8. Here's Branham, still without a basket. Johnson outside. Wembanyama, that's for 2. It's rebounded by Houston. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they took on the Spurs.
Yeah, and what a gut-wrencher it was for them last time they met. Ended up on the losing side in that
one. Barnes outside. Oh, the rim with an easy reach of Wembanyama.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Now Shepard. Thompson surveying the floor. Driving inside. The Rockets with another miss. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Branham. Şengün covering.
And let's take a look now at Victor Wembanyama's numbers. Great showing for him last season. And he also finished the season in the top 10 in rebounding. It's just a terrific year on the glass.
Clearly one of the best at what he does. Some of his highlight rejections were out of sight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for Jeff Green. He's checked in for Houston. Aaron Holiday comes in for Shepherd. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Whitmore with it. We saw him with 10 points last game. There's the triple. A rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. He's checked in for Houston. Here is the 2K leaderboard with last season's top passing teams. The Spurs second.
Just a gifted passing team. They play the kind of basketball that fans love to watch. Very unselfish and fluid offensively.
And so it's Houston with it. They trail by 14. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. And that'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour.
And one of these modern wings who doesn't just shoot threes. Brooks is a tough guy to cover.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Spurs?
So far in this one, when you turn it over against them, they're pushing the ball down your throat. I'm loving watching them be so relentless.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Here's Castle. He's covered by Thompson. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Clock at 6. Wembanyama sets a screen for Barnes. Offline with his 3. Rockets trail by 13. Brooks outside. Whitmore finds Thompson. Now here's Green. Out to Brooks. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. They shoot again. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Castle. He's covered by Thompson. Wembanyama passes to Barnes. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 5 assists tonight. And here is Brooks. He's coming off a 16-point game against San Antonio. And stolen by Wembanyama. And now in transition, it's Barnes. Here we go. And that one drops.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Finished the season last year around 80% from the stripe.
The Spurs making a switch here. Sohan's checked in. Tari Eason's checked in for the Rockets. Fred VanVleet comes in for Cam Whitmore.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Rockets trail by 19. Now, here's Thompson. Here's Eason. VanVleet outside. Fires for 3. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
This is VanVleet's calling card. He's actively looking to fire from deep.
Greg, what's the key thing Fred VanVleet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence, Kevin. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
Now here's VanVleet. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against San Antonio.
And he didn't just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates as well.
Brooks against Barnes. Now here's Brooks. Not a lot of room. Good D by Barnes. San Antonio with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. A shot by Wembanyama, no good. Rockets trail by 16. Easton passes to VanVleet. Houston moving the ball around. Şengün kicks to Brooks. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Brooks has got 4 points this quarter.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Here's Sohan. 7 points in the game. And the dunk by Barnes.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your move. Somebody doesn't have rhythm.
For the Rockets, Adams comes in for Şengün. And Jalen Green subbed in for Thompson. And it's VanVleet with the ball for the Rockets. 15-point game. Eason with it. Outguarded by Wembanyama.
And the incredible reach of Wembanyama, helping him knock away that one.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
Now here's Paul. 8 points for him. Wembanyama, a screen on Van Vliet. Paul can't get it to go. Rockets trail by 13. Green passes to Van Vliet. Brooks feeling it out a bit. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Zohan, the pass to Barnes. Back to Zohan. Van Vliet brings the double team. And the shot goes down. Houston's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Outside, Green. Adams sets the pick for Green. To the middle. Looking for Adams. He gets it there. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Adams has got his second basket of the night.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Rockets are making progress. Coach Ime Udoka said it doesn't happen overnight. Changing habits and things like that takes time. Guys learn and grow at a different pace. My thing is getting us all on the same page. We're not that far off. Kevin, they sure look like they're building in the right direction.
David, they are, and some good vets have helped as well. And we thank you for that report.
And let's quickly take a look at some stats for Jalen Green. Last year, getting it done. He was around 19 points per game last year. 5 rebounds and 3 assists. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
I think if you talk to anyone on this team, they believe in his abilities about 1,000%.
And the first one drops. RG, what have you noticed about the young players that enter the NBA today?
Unfortunately, the NBA is now tasked with teaching players how to play basketball. The NBA wasn't a teaching league 20 years ago. Now it is. A lot of players are spending their first, second, and even third year learning how to play basketball. That was not always the case. They used to go to college and play for Hall of Fame coaches for 4 years.
Wembanyama outside. Oh, Wembanyama, too tall inside.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Brooks outside. They set the pick. Pass to Eason. Just 5 to shoot. Near the three-point line, it's Van Vliet. Johnson with the defensive effort.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Knocked away. Now Eason. Nothing on the board. Van Vliet with it. To the inside. Here's Adams. And Adams with the slam.
The pick and roll is such a reliable play with Van Vliet.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Houston making some changes. Şengün's checked in for Steven Adams. And it's Jabari Smith in for Tari Eason. Here's Paul. He's got 8. Here's Wembanyama. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 5th assist in this one. Şengün with a screen on Paul. Şengün with the bucket. Şengün's got 7.
Superb movement in the screen and roll. Gotta reward Şengün for that.
1:57 left to play here in the half. Ball goes in. Comes up empty down low. Nuggets trail by 11. And Van Vliet, not the same scorer he once was, Richard, but he has improved his playmaking.
And that's the adjustment that Van Vliet needed to make. The scoring doesn't always have to be there for him. But if he can set up, facilitate, and be a game manager, he'll find a large role.
And a monster game for Wemby. With the matchup issues he creates, I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Now here's Van Vliet. 5 points in the game. And it's Green missing. Spurs leading by 11. Wembanyama finds Paul. And 1:01 left in the first half of the game. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
A moment to check out the numbers for Fred VanVleet. Great showing for him last season. And he was also among the top 20 in steals. That ability is more unique than folks realize. Very valuable defensively.
And his floor awareness was impeccable last season. As you mentioned, top 10 in assists. Just does a great job of getting everyone involved. Now, here is Smith. He has 6. Green left side. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Such dynamic play from Green, drawing the contact and finding a way to beat it.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
The first ever pick out of the G League Ignite, Jalen Green created his own pathway to the NBA, selected 2nd overall in 2021.
Here's Champagnie. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Houston.
And I love what he's been able to do on the glass, securing some extra possessions for his team.
Now here's Johnson. They're leading by 8. 4 on the shot clock. Inside, Wembanyama.
And this is why many are excited about Wembanyama's future. Such a unique, versatile player and scorer.
Ball against Van Vliet. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Throw good, Van Vliet. Paul passes to Johnson. Over Brooks. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what did you see in the first half?
We had ball movement. You know, we weren't in mud. Guys were in attack mode. Nobody held the ball. You know, you pass, catch, or shoot. And we did that a lot in the first half.
Yeah, you had them swiveling, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule. Look, I know this is going off topic, but during the first half, we were doing some dribbling drills. So, Kenny, as the point guard here, I want you to rank our handles.
Okay, obviously, first is me. Second, I'll get that to you, Ernie. Third, I'll go with our IT guy. He really surprised me. Then you, Shaq.
There's no way I'm after Ernie.
Shaq, if you want to be better, you can be.
And so thinking about the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the Rockets.
To me, it starts with their effort. They have to become more active defensively to prevent easy looks, Shaq.
Yeah, the only way to slow down a team with good scores is to disrupt their rhythm. Otherwise, you can fire up that barbecue.
Man, that was 1987 all over again.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
And you can bet that that's had an effect the rest of the way. Guys won't be trying to take him one-on-one because he alters just as many shots as he blocks.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They trail by 7. We'll see Barnes and Sohan playing forward. Then there's Wembanyama. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Champagnie in at the 2. That's the San Antonio 5. Paul passes to Sohan. It's good. Sohan's got 11 points.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Rockets trail by 9. Van Vliet with the bounce pass. Smith finds Brooks. Nailed from three-point land. 13 points in the game.
And definitely a streak shooter. When Brooks is hot, he can carry the offense.
Şengün against Wembanyama. Pass to Sohan. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And it's Smith penetrating. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Sohan inside, covered by Smith. Sohan inside. He's against Smith. Sohan, the pass to Barnes. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Rockets trail by 6. On the wing, Brooks. From 12 feet out. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Inside, outside, mid-range, Brooks has the accuracy to make whatever look he gets work for him.
Back to Paul. It's Wembanyama at the elbow. Van Vliet finds Green. Tipped away. It's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Smith.
And the defense gets in Smith's face inside, but he shows real poise by not backing down.
Pass to Sohan. Wembanyama, a screen. Sohan inside, covered by Smith. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. The Spurs have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
Personal foul. First team foul. Sohan shooting one.
The free throw drops for Sohan. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Outside, Green. Brooks against Barnes. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Great look, but off the mark.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Wembanyama against Şengün. Wembanyama passes to Barnes. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. And now an 8-point Spurs lead. Outside, Green. Brooks with no one around. From outside, off the mark.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
It's stolen by Green. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. That one falls. Green's got 15 points.
Coach has to be pleased with what Green is doing out there, playing with a ton of energy on the offensive end.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants to talk to his guys.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Buries it from three-point range.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Richard, during his rookie year, Victor Wembanyama had a game with 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 blocks, and 5 made threes, a 5-by-5 for the ages.
That was the first time someone put up those numbers in NBA history. Wemby is going to continue to do things we have never seen before.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And you also have to applaud how they've attacked the interior in this game. A lot of points happening for them in the paint tonight.
The first free throw is good. No good on the second free throw. Rockets trail by 10. Brooks kicks to Şengün. Smith for three. Victor Wembanyama grabs grabs the rebound.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
Hall, the kick out to Barnes. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Houston. Smith, the pass to Van Vliet. From the arc, hits it from three-point range. Van Vliet's got 11.
And count on Van Vliet to hit that three-point shot. He's an efficient scorer from beyond the arc.
Here's Sohan, covered by Smith. To the middle, got a piece of it, and stolen by Şengün. Up the floor, got a hand on it. Green against Wembanyama. It's up a three. It's rebounded by Houston. Smith scanning the floor. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Smith with the size and lift to elevate above the crowd and knock down jumpers when he gets to his spot.
Wembanyama, a screen. Over to the wing. Paul with the three. A three-pointer's right on target. He's got 11.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Van Vliet. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist. And that's 13 points for Fred Van Vliet. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Now on the court is your high squad. Get loud and let them hear it. Okay, everybody, time to get up and get loud right now.
Rockets making a change here. Thompson's checked in. San Antonio leading by 5. Sohan finds Paul. There's a screen by Collins. Shoots from the elbow. The shot's good from Paul. Paul's got 5 points now this quarter.
There aren't a lot of guys in this league who shoot mid-range, but Paul, he's one of them.
Smith outside. Green in the high post. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Thompson. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Thompson's got his second bucket of the night.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Sohan with the ball, covered by Smith. Green with the rebound. For 3, Van Vliet. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
And it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
From deep, Green. They get it again. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Takes a three. Rebound by Sohan. San Antonio leading by 4. Pass to Paul. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts. It's trailed by 6. Smith outside to the paint. And there's Van Vliet on the assist by Smith. Van Vliet's got 18 points in the game.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
The Spurs have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. First free throw is good. A different look now for San Antonio. Ingram comes in for Sohan. And it's Johnson in for Harrison Barnes. And a change for the Rockets. Whitmore's checked in. And so he hits both. Rockets trail by 6. Van Vliet attacking. And the rejection by Collins. Ingram wide open. That's good, and Johnson with the assist.
As his career has progressed, Johnson has really improved as a playmaker.
Houston's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Here's Green, and it's Green slamming it down.
That is a dunk contest-worthy move. Green just putting on a show right there.
Paul passes to Johnson. Ingram against Smith. Paul outside. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Van Vliet. Paul can't get it to go.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Whitmore. A three-pointer, no good. And it's Paul with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. They'll take on the Thunder at Paycom Center after this one. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Rockets trail by 6. And here is Van Vliet. A rebound by the Spurs. Paul's got 4 rebounds in this game. Johnson finds Ingram, and it's blocked by Şengün.
And so often is the case. Şengün in the right position to make the play. That's just great defense.
Here's Ingram, and he gets the bucket. Ingram's got his second bucket.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Van Vliet with the bounce pass. Pass to Green from deep. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Paul outside. Ingram a screen on Van Vliet. Here's Paul. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Green kicks to Smith. Pass to Van Vliet. Takes the 3. They grab their own miss. There's Green with the 3. No good. He's made 9 of 15. Shooting an even 60%. Here's Johnson. And that one is good. Johnson's got 8 points.
And hey, that's a tough finish. I like how Keldon Johnson keeps his focus even with intense defense.
Here's Whitmore. No good. Johnson with some nice D. Spurs leading by 7. Ingram outside. Now, here's Johnson. Whitmore defending.
Such a physical player. Johnson never lets aggressive defense stop him from trying to score.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter.
And that one falls for Johnson.
A solid all-around player. Johnson can be plugged into any lineup. Why? Because of his versatility.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Here's Shepard. Pass to Whitmore. The Rockets again can't hit. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Greg Popovich.
Everybody got to rotate, rebound, and pace going back. It's attack, attack, attack. That's all it is.
Greg Popovich distilling it down to one simple concept. Be aggressive.
Hey, guys, he knows this game so well. When they control momentum, the pace, they're much harder to beat.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So on the floor for Houston, they've got Cam Whitmore. Thompson is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Green, and it's Brooks in at the 3 side.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Branham, the pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama, a screen on VanVleet. And stolen by Whitmore. They double-team VanVleet. And here's Thompson from outside the arc. Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Green.
And Green's become a dependable three-point threat. If you don't get a hand in his face, he can certainly knock those down.
Now, here's Johnson. Here's Wembanyama. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
And it became very clear very early, RJ, that Wembanyama is legit and a very special player. Generational.
You never know until those first few games, but it was immediate how different Wemby is going to be. He has already met those lofty expectations that we all had for him.
And the enthusiasm and expectations for Wembanyama are off the charts for a rookie. That's a lot of pressure for a young man to deal with.
Now here's Brooks. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Clearly a foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Brooks. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Thompson. And both free throws good for Brooks. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Johnson outside. Collins setting the big for Johnson. No good on the triple. Rockets trail by 9. It's Brooks on the wing. Houston moving it around. And the wide open shot from Green. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 6th assist on the night. Wembanyama outside. Johnson up top. Whitmore defending. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Cam Whitmore.
What toughness from Johnson in the paint, sticking with his shot and drawing the foul.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. He hits the second from the line. Rockets trail by 7. Pass to Adams. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. Brooks right side, and he nails the jumper. 19 points for Dillon Brooks.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now, here's Collins. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Rockets trail by 5. Now here's Van Vliet. Adams outside. Pass to Brooks. Fade away. A rebound by the Spurs.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Houston's gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Tips it up. Brenham pulls it in. Spurs leading by 5. Here's Castle. Back to Wembanyama. Green against Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go with a 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. And the Spurs lead by 8.
Though he likes to get to the rim and draw contact, Johnson will rise and fire from beyond the arc.
Lets it go from the wing. Van Vliet with the bucket. Van Vliet's got 20 points. Spurs have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Pass to Johnson. Fires from deep. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Green with a screen for Brooks. The 3. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Castle. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Brooks finds Whitmore. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. And now just a 3-point San Antonio lead. Here's Castle. Covered by Van Vliet. Johnson outside. Wembanyama sets a screen for Johnson. From the arc. Green with the rebound.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
Pass to Van Vliet. Now Whitmore. Down low. It's stolen by Wembanyama.
And what makes Castle so difficult to guard is that he keeps defenders off balance with this constant change of pace.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks. The Spurs are great at drafting and developing, and in selecting Stephon Castle with the 4th overall pick, they've made a play on upside. He's a versatile wing defender. Shooting and his position were the question marks. Can he be a primary playmaker? Will his three-pointer prove to be reliable? Guys, we'll see, but the Spurs are very excited to bring Stephon Castle into their program.
A star talent. Hey, Shams, we so appreciate the reporting you gave us right there. Thank you. A new lineup here for Houston. And he's good on the second. GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
Size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star.
And the Spurs making a change here. Champagne's checked in. Smith kicks to Tate. And some nice passing there by Houston. Offensive rebound. Pass to Shepard. Shot clock at 5. The Rockets again can't hit. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
Tough bucket, a lot of contact on the foul, but Chris Paul sticks with it and gets it to go.
Fred Van Vliet is checked in for Houston.
14 foul. Chris Paul. Shooting 1.
And the leadership Paul brings to this team is so incredibly important. His teammates really rally behind him.
Oh, Van Vliet. Smith outside. Pass to Tate. Houston needs to get a shot. Off target from outside. Spurs leading by 7. All up top, covered by Van Vliet. Wembanyama with it. Over Şengün. And Wembanyama gets it to go. 26 points for Victor Wembanyama. Van Vliet passes to Şengün. It's Tate, top of the key. Van Vliet outside. Teardrop shot, and it's good on the layup. Van Vliet's got 22.
A guy who shows up for his team night after night. Van Vliet, this man gets it done.
Pass to Champagnie. Here's Barnes. Rockets with the rebound. Smith's got his 6th rebound on the night. Unloads from 13. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's to the inside and stolen by Şengün. Ball against Van Vliet. Pass to Smith. Now here's Tate. Trying to find Şengün. He gets it to him. Lays it up and banks it in. 9 points for Şengün.
This is where Şengün can really hurt you because he's so big and long.
Van Vliet against Paul. Barnes with it. Pass to Champagny. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Green deciding where to go with it. And here's Smith. Fires top of the key. The rebound by Champagny. Sohan with the ball. Working on Tate. A shot by Champagny, no good. Rockets trail by 5. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. Outside, Green. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. And the Rockets making a change here. Brooks checked in.
Dillon Brooks.
Spurs leading by 5. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen and you show us your best move. Let's go. Everybody get down. Let's go!
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
During that break, Greg Popovich really had some strong advice for his team. Now he wants his team to stop playing it safe. He said, we've got this lead by doing what we do, and we can keep it if we don't get too cautious. Play our game. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Spurs working the ball around now. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Barnes has got 20 points.
And that's confidence right there. Barnes wasting no time firing away.
Here's Van Vliet. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Sohan finds Paul. Now Wembanyama. Pass to Sohan. Paul with the 3. Offensive rebound. Wembanyama on the foul. And the Spurs lead by 10.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
8 feet away. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Van Vliet's got 16 here in the second half. 1:46 left in the fourth. Here's Wembanyama. Good, and Paul gets the assist. 30 points for Victor Wembanyama. Paul against Van Vliet. Paul with the defensive effort.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
To the right side. Here's Champagny. Sinks the triple.
One of the best passers of all time. All relishes setting the pace and finding his open teammates.
Van Vliet against Paul. Van Vliet can't get it to go. They're the Spurs with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Spurs.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Victor Wembanyama.
He limited the opposing offense's impact as well with some superb defense, finding lots of chances to knock away shots.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Wembanyama, a screen on Van Vliet. Paul for three. Şengün with the rebound.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Fifth personal foul. Third team foul.
Three shots. Three shots.
That one is off. And the second free throw, good. And he nails the third. And so it's San Antonio, easily taking this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, what does a win like this do for you at this time of the season?
Hopefully it gives us a little momentum. We got a tough stretch coming up. We got our back-to-back next week, so hopefully it just gives us a little momentum.
We'll see if we can keep it going again. Thanks, Chris. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, D.A., thanks again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching tonight's game on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.